Hello history buffs and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the fascinating life of Anthony Browne, the first Viscount Montagu. Born on the 29th of November 1528, he was a nobleman and courtier who navigated the complex political landscape of Tudor England with remarkable skill. His career spanned the reign of 4 monarchs, from Henry VIII to Elizabeth I, and he held some of the most prestigious offices during that period. Anthony Browne's life and legacy gives us a glimpse into the intricacies of the Tudor court and the ever-shifting loyalties that defined that tumultuous era. So, let's dive into the story of Anthony Browne and explore his life, career, and lasting impact on English history. Anthony Browne was born into an influential family on the 29th of November 1528 at Cowdray Park in Sussex. He was the eldest son of Sir Anthony Browne and his wife Alice. His father, Sir Anthony Browne, was a trusted courtier of King Henry VIII and held the prestigious position of Standard Bearer of England. The Browne family had long been loyal servants of the crown, and young Anthony was born into a world of privilege, expectation, and responsibility. Cowdray Park, the family estate, was located in West Sussex and was one of the most prominent homes of the Browne family. The estate would go on to serve as the backdrop for much of Montagu's life and political career. As the eldest son, Anthony was groomed from an early age for a life in service to the crown. His education would have been comprehensive, covering not only the marital skills expected of a nobleman, but also the classical education typical of the Renaissance period. Through his mother Alice, Anthony was connected to the powerful Gage family, another influential dynasty with deep roots in the politics of Tudor England. These familial connections would prove vital throughout his life, as they secured him both allies and protection during the perilous years of Tudor rule. By the time Anthony Browne came of age, the Tudor court was a vibrant, dangerous place. The Brownes were committed supporters of the Catholic faith, which placed them in a precarious position as religious tensions simmered across England. Henry VIII's break from the Catholic Church in the 1530s had a profound effect on the nobility, including the Browne family, as the monarch established the Church of England and dissolved the monasteries. However, the Brownes were savvy political operators. Sir Anthony Browne, Montagu's father, remained close to King Henry VIII and avoided the pitfalls that claimed so many lives and lands of many other noble families during the Reformation. This ability to navigate the political and religious upheavals of the time became a defining feature of Anthony Browne's career as well. Following in his father's footsteps, Anthony Browne entered court life during the reign of King Henry VIII. He learned to maneuver through the delicate balances of power, building relationships with key figures at court and aligning himself with the ever-shifting factions vying for influence. Anthony Browne's real rise to prominence came during the reign of Queen Mary I, often remembered as Bloody Mary, for her fierce efforts to restore Catholicism to England. For Anthony Browne, a staunch Catholic, this was the ideal time to strengthen his influence at court. His loyalty to the Catholic cause and his family's long-standing ties to the old religion made him a natural ally for Queen Mary. In 1554, Montagu was given one of the most prestigious and trusted positions in the realm, Master of the Horse, to King Philip of Spain, and obviously now England, Mary's new husband. This role placed Montagu in the heart of court life, with direct access to both Queen Mary and King Philip. The office of Master of the Horse was not only one of significant honour, but also one of great responsibility, as Montagu was in charge of the royal stables, transport, and ceremonial duties. Additionally, Montagu was appointed Lord Lieutenant of Sussex, a key military role in the defence of the southern coast of England. Sussex, as a coastal county, was of vital strategic importance, especially in light of England's tenuous relationship with continental Europe. His role as Lord Lieutenant required him to organise the local militia and ensure the safety of the realm from any potential invasions. Montagu excelled in this position, cementing his reputation as a capable leader and loyal supporter. Montagu's loyalty to Queen Mary and her Catholic cause was rewarded in 1554 when he was elevated to the peerage as the first Viscount Montagu. This title marks the pinnacle of his career under Queen Mary I, and it came with significant responsibilities. Montagu was not only a courtier, but also a member of the Privy Council and an elite group of advisors that wielded considerable influence over royal policy. His elevation signalled his close connection to the ruling regime and his standing as one of the most trusted Catholic nobles in England. One of Montagu's most important roles during Mary's reign was his involvement in diplomatic missions, particularly concerning the marriage between Queen Mary and Philip of Spain. Montagu's knowledge of the Spanish court and his loyalty to the Catholic cause made him an ideal candidate to serve as an intermediary between England and Spain. Montagu played a significant part in the negotiations surrounding the marriage, travelling to Spain to finalise the terms of the union. The Spanish marriage was a contentious issue in England, with many English subjects fearing that the alliance with Spain would lead to the country becoming a satellite state of the Habsburg Empire. Despite this, Montagu was steadfast in his support for the marriage, seeing it as a crucial step in restoring England to the Catholic fold and strengthening ties with the most powerful Catholic monarchy in Europe. His diplomatic efforts did not go unnoticed, and he continued to serve Queen Mary and King Philip loyally throughout their reign. However, Montagu's fortunes, like those of other Catholic nobles, would soon take a dramatic turn with the death of Queen Mary in 1558 and the accession of her half-sister, Elizabeth I. With the Protestant Queen Elizabeth I on the throne, Montagu's Catholic faith put him in a precarious position. Elizabeth's religious policies, which aimed to establish Protestantism as the dominant faith in England, placed Catholic nobles like Montagu in a difficult situation. However, he was a seasoned courtier and a skilled political operator. When I say political operator, all I think is smooth operator, smooth operator. I can't be the only one that thinks of that. Rather than openly oppose Elizabeth, he chose a path of cautious loyalty. Despite his Catholicism, Montagu was allowed to retain many of his titles and lands under Elizabeth's reign. This was largely due to his reputation as a loyal subject and his ability to navigate the delicate balance of power. While many other Catholics faced persecution or exile, Anthony Browne managed to maintain a position of influence at court, though he had to tread carefully. His balancing act during Elizabeth's reign is a testament to his political acumen. He remained a prominent figure in Sussex, serving as Lord Lieutenant under Elizabeth as well. Though he no longer held the high offices he enjoyed under Mary, his role as Lord Lieutenant ensured that he still wielded considerable influence in his home county. Anthony Browne's loyalty to the crown, despite his personal religious beliefs, allowed him to survive in a court where religious tensions were high and suspicion of Catholic nobles was rampant. His ability to adapt to the changing political landscape of Elizabethan England speaks to his enduring political skill and pragmatic approach to survival. Anthony Browne, 1st Viscount Montague, lived through one of the most turbulent periods in English history, witnessing the dramatic religious and political shifts of the Tudor dynasty. His ability to navigate the courts of Henry VIII, Edward VI, Mary I, and Elizabeth I ensured his family's continued prominence in English society, even as others fell. His legacy can be seen not only in his political and courtly achievements, but also in his role as a defender of Catholicism in an increasingly Protestant England. Though he did not openly rebel against Elizabeth, his quiet support for the Catholic cause and his steadfast loyalty to the faith were significant in a time when such beliefs were often dangerous. Anthony Browne passed away in 1592 at the age of 63. He was succeeded by his grandson, also named Anthony Browne, who became the 2nd Viscount Montague. The Browne family remained influential in Sussex and continued to play a role in English politics for generations to come. And that's it for today's video. Thank you for joining me today as we explored the life of Anthony Browne. If you enjoyed this video, then please give this video a thumbs up or give it a like. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you really enjoyed this video, then why not leave a super thanks? But until the next one, guys, have a wonderful day.